Good morning. So, first morning Lanzarote. I'm going to try and photograph the sunrise. I'm up a little bit late. I think sunrise is in about 20 minutes. This is the beauty of living in this amazing place. So I'm going to head, I think, to this little area of, I guess it's lava field, I'm not sure. I'm just going to have a little wander and see if I can find a nice leading line, bunch of rocks, and try and lead you out into this amazingly pink sky. Let's see what we got. So that's our apartment, by the way, which isn't too bad at all, is it? It's rather cool. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. The ocean is roaring, and I've already soaked my left foot. Completely washed in, and I was doing a photo and my foot was on the ground and my whole left foot, my socks are completely soaked, or my one sock. So I'm heading back towards dry land because these wet rocks are treacherous, believe me. Just on my way back to the apartment, and just as I was going back, I noticed this big rock pool here, and there's one tiny white little rock in there, which I think will add some really awesome contrast as well. What you can see happening is the light is just caressing the tops of these rocks. So I'm waiting until they come into here into play, then I'll just jump over there so I'm out of shadow, similar to yesterday's shoot. And I've got the big stopper on, as you can see. So that is going to be a 30-second exposure at f10. 30-second exposure, f10, ISO 100, portrait crop, portrait composition. I think this is going to be quite a cool little frame. So I'm just waiting for the sun just to hit the sides of these rocks, and this is going to look lovely. This time where she's gone, wonder if she's gonna stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's on. House, ain't no home. And just like that, the light's gone, because the lights come over the hill now, so everything that I want to photograph is kind of going to get a bit washed out. And the reason I did a 30-second exposure, I mean, a lot of you are probably scratching your heads, why have I done that? But what I wanted to try and do was catch the movement of the clouds. I mean, I'm too far away to get any movement of the sea, and also there are ripples in this little rock pool that I wanted to flatten out. So with the 30-second exposure, I can just really stretch out those clouds with this wide angle lens. Was at 16mm. So I'm going to head back now to the flat, and we're going to get ready to do some hiking. And it's already really nice and warm. Such a lovely temperature in January in Lanzarote. I imagine temperatures will get up to about 24 today, so as a Brit, that is tropical. This house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away. Look what is happening. I'm so proud of Laura. She is doing a little photo shoot on the terrace with her candles. Look at that. What's really nice is, go on, you carry on. What's really nice is I think Laura's got a really good eye for composition. I think she really understands, or she's really starting to understand lighting and the importance of marketing in your business. Laura runs a small independent business, and just out of the box thinking, as cheesy as that sounds, is brilliant for that sort of thing. So bringing her candles here, doing a little photo shoot, putting them in an environment that both she loves and also looks cool is a great idea. Have you got any good ones? She's on the nifty 50 at 1.8, so it's bokalicious. Look at that technique. Oh, feel the squat. It's a workout, isn't it, a photo shoot? got to do my best Spanish speaking because the microphone is externally powered, so I need, and I didn't bring any rechargeable batteries, so I'm going to run out of audio, so I need to go and ask if they sell double A's. So I'm going to have to OK Google how to say double A's, but I imagine it's something along the lines of doble A.
Baterías.
Baterías. Vendes pilas. I've learnt that. Vendes pilas, you have to go up at the end, a little bit like you're Australian. So boys and girls, we are starting the hike. We're in Caldera Blanca and look at all these lava fields. I mean, this is ankle sprain heaven, but oh, it's just so, look at this. This is crazy to think that this is lava from a volcano hundreds of years ago. So I'm gonna try and show you a good bit of lava if I find some. I haven't said that sentence ever in my life, but this is the path. And that is our objective, to climb that. Use my vlogging camera because I didn't bring it over with me, so I've just run off away from our lunch date with Laura to take a panorama of this amazing crater. It really is quite phenomenal, and the only way that I could really show its majesty is a panorama. So what I actually did was I used this wide lens and I just did two shots, landscape, this side then this side, and I'll stitch them together. Bish bash bosh, nice and easy. So now that photo is ticked off the list, I will get the 8514 out again, take some snaps of Laura with the volcanoes in the background, and so far Lanzarote is just, it's a paradise for photography. You must consider coming here if you can reach it easily. You need to put this place on your list. It's a bit of a taboo with Brits. A lot of people have called it Lanzarote, that sort of thing, because I think they think it's a bit rubbish. But IMHO, they're wrong. This is awesome. So we are back to base. That was about, well, not including photo stops, probably about 3 hours. Have I just locked it? Shocker. I've just locked Benny Blanco from the Bronx. I was thinking of calling the car Benny Blanco from the Bronx.
I like Benny Blanco, and then just stop there.
Okay. Do you know who Benny Blanco from the Bronx is?
No, but it's too long a name.
She's never seen Carlito's Way. What's that? Oh, she needs an education.
Remember me? Benny Blanco from the Bronx.
So anyway, yeah, the views of the crater were pretty magnificent, to be honest. It was a really cool thing to do, so we're both really glad that we took the time to do that. Now we're going to head to you can probably see the silhouette of the mountains, the volcanoes behind us. That's the restricted zone, which is the fire mountains, or the Montañas del Fuego. and they are the, oh hang on, that's Timanfay National Park, which is what we're going to do next. So we're going to head there and get on the bus, do the tour, be tourists, because I don't even think you're allowed to vlog there. So I'll get what I can, I'll shoot what I can, and I'll check in with you when I can. Do you feel like you're back on the old vlog?
Oh God.
We used to do that a lot, didn't we? Film ourselves.
You used to have the phone like in front of my face.
I'm going to film it forward now. So we've arrived at the park and everyone's got cameras, so it seems okay to film. But this is the first place that we've seen, and it's their oven or their grill. And I'm going to show you, I don't know if it will fog up, but I'm going to just show you what the oven is. And that is the oven, it's just lava. And you put your face over that, which I did a minute just before I started filming, and that is hot. Believe me, that is very, very hot. So I can't wait to see. This place is incredible, it's amazing. The only problem is, with another 50 people, we're going to get crammed on a bus in a minute to do the tour, but we've got no other choice. It's either complain about it or do it. I think we've timed this really well, because the sun is getting a lot lower in the sky, and it's winter anyway. So this time of year, fingers crossed, we're going to see some really, really cool landscapes like this. Try not to look at the cars. It's going to be a little bit difficult to film, so what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to film everything on the 6D and do some, obviously, photography with the 6D. See what the bus is all about.
I love you. I see it all. I love you any kind of way. I see it all. I love you. I see it all. We're taking our time. Ooh, there ain't nothing I can do. Ooh, there ain't nothing. Ooh, there ain't nothing.
So we've just arrived at Los Hervideros, and it's really, really cool. It's very windy though, as you can hear, and there's a lot of people around, so I'm gonna have to, I don't know how I'm gonna get them out of the picture, but should be able to do it. Oh, the water looks epic. This is perfect for a long, big stopper exposure, I think. Let's go and have a little look, find the best place to shoot. So we've got a little bit of a change of plan. It's so busy here, and over there in those little windows that you can see, those natural sort of apertures, so many people try and squeeze down there, and it's really annoying because you're trying to take a photo and then you get someone saying, excuse me, can you move please, I want to take a picture with my daughter with my iPad. And so what we're going to do, we're going to move to another location which is called El Golfo, famous for the green lake, and then if we've got time we'll come back here and do the sunset, because there are no clouds over there, I don't think, so I think it will be a nice sunset again. The power of the waves here is so impressive, but I think this is the classic shot here, maybe the other side of those rocks. But anyway, let's go to El Golfo and and let's see what we can find, and let's see if we can find it. We've just made the 5 or 10 minute drive to this place, El Golfo. Is it as amazing as everybody says it is? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Well, that was the quickest photo shoot in the history of photography. So I knew it was going to be busy because the car park down the bottom was absolutely jam-packed. So Laura and I came up here, and of course it was. There was a viewpoint, and the light, as you can see, the light is gorgeous. But this green lake didn't really live up to its name. It's rather not green. And so what I've had to do is bracket the exposure, and the overexposed photograph that takes a stop over will bring out the green, I think. And but again, I'm not going to hold much hope for that one. I don't know if that's going to look any good or not, but at least we can say we've been there.
Yeah, it was nice to see. But...
And as Laura said, that was probably one of the least underwhelming, epic things to do in...
Yeah, everything else has been better than I expected.
I always think though, you go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
I always think it's because of the crowds and the tourists. Yes, I know you'll all be screaming at me saying, well, you're a tourist. Well, the thing is, the trick is to beat the tourists, because yes, we've all got the same right as each other. Some tourists, well, all tourists are born equal, but some more equal than others. That's how it feels. Bit of George Orwell for you there. But yeah, the trick is just to beat them. So if we have to come back for a sunrise for the Hervideros location, then so be it. But let's head back there and see if we can get something. So the problem is that I didn't see that coming. The sun has just gone behind a bank of cloud. So made it back to Hervideros, and we've got the drama, but we just don't have the light, which is such a shame, because I can do some long exposures, and yeah, so it's a bit of a shame. But the power and the energy of this location is phenomenal. So what I think we're going to have to do is maybe come back tomorrow. I've said to Laura that I'd be really up for coming back maybe tomorrow, maybe in for sunrise. Again, we'll play that one by ear. So I don't know if this is a sunrise location, but one thing is for sure, if I do come back at sunrise, there'll be a lot less people in my picture. So we decided from Los Hervideros to head back to the house because the light had gone and there were too many people around and I couldn't get the shot that I wanted. So we've decided, well, Laura might not be joining me, but I'm definitely going to go back to that location in the morning, because that one, aside from the volcanoes today, was one of the main reasons for coming here. So I really want to see if I can just give it a really good stab at getting a good photograph at that location. Big day today, a lot of fun. So anyway, that's the end of the vlog. So thanks for watching, folks. Do stick around and wait for the next episode. The next episode will be based on tomorrow, which is our last day on this amazing island. I think it's going to be fun. The weather forecast looks good again, so I think we should hopefully get some good light. So wish us luck. But until then, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and tell your friends. La, 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 la.